Standing, she's like sitting now. All right, folks, so standing at 5 feet 1 inch tall. She shouted, I'm me short. This woman is doing big things, did big things for us at the recently wrapped Tokyo Games, the Olympics. Megan Tapper brought home our very first medal in the women's 100-meter hurdles. And she joins us now with a smile on her face that's been planted there for the entire time. Your face don't tired, lady? Megan!
Morning, Mrs.
Good
Tapper.
morning, our royalty. You're our Megan. I mean, US have their Megan, and I guess you could say the Brits have her too, but we have you. How are you this morning? Have you stopped smiling at all?
Listen, when I finished the interviews with TVJ and Sportsmax and I went around to Angelo and the guys from the papers, I asked them, I was like, oh my God, my face is killing me. Like the smile just from the excitement and the happiness. Oh my gosh, my face was killing me. So I have stopped smiling.
You're moving from smiling. You've also been crying. You broke down in the elevator. So you've been having these waves of emotion. What's been happening with you since that medal?
Well, as you said, it was just waves of emotion. Sometimes it's like, okay, and other times it's like, oh my gosh, do I really have an Olympic bronze medal? Like, this is what I've dreamed of for so long, and it's so crazy that it's finally come to fruition.
Yeah. I was saying to Simone, I mean, we spoke a couple of days ago, but I was saying to Simone that I watched and listened to other folks who won medals at the Olympic Games, but not the gold medal. And there was one athlete said, well, this is not what I came for. I came for the gold medal, but I'm happy that I got a silver. Was there any time, now that you've settled down and you know you win the medal, was there any time that you said, I'm kind of disappointed still in the middle of the gold, or no?
To me, I would have been disappointed if I didn't run a personal best in the heat.
Wow.
I would have been disappointed because I knew that it was possible and I knew that that's what I worked for. At the end of the day, I can't tell how another athlete is going to compete, right? If they come out and run personal best upon personal best and Olympic records, I can't be upset at myself. Like, Camacho Queen, ooh, that girl. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times you have people at the top of their game and you can see some chinks in the armor and say, okay, I can get a start and maybe it messes up her mental. Or she do have no chink right now. She just goes and does amazing things constantly. So I'm just really grateful that I could have caught that goal.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Speak it into being, because what you're doing is you're manifesting for the next games. Because I see your tweet say you're low-key excited for training today. Okay. I mean, really, Megan. People thought maybe today you'd just be under a comforter somewhere just trying to get some rest. But no, because there is no rest when you do this, is there? Because you have what? Worlds next year. So what is the plan now, miss?
Well, currently the plan is to train for the next couple of weeks to get ready for the Diamond Leagues that are coming up in Europe. And then probably take a couple of weeks off after that. Not probably. I will take a couple of weeks after the Diamond Leagues are finished and then right back into training.
Yeah.
You told me that you did not realize that you won a medal until the official results came up.
Yeah.
Were you praying during that time, waiting for the replay? What was going through the head? Because I thought the delay was that it wasn't certain whether it's silver or bronze you won. I knew you got the medal. So what were you thinking about? Tell me what was going through the head at the time?
I was asking God to show up for me because I had no clue what had happened. I was just asking him to show up because that's all I've been asking from trials to that last race was for God to just show up.
Don't cry. It's okay. Cry.
Yeah, man.
Emotions.
It's all right, man. Take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah, because I realized that I'm not capable of doing it by myself. Like human strength alone, And it's human strength in anything alone isn't enough. We need divine intervention. We need God or whatever you want to call it to step in where our strength is not enough. And so that's all I've been asking for God to just show up. And at that time, that's all I was doing, asking God to show up. That's why some people on Twitter say, pray Jamaica. And I'm like, why do they keep on saying pray Jamaica? I shouted, pray Jamaica.
Yeah, but you know what, though? It's clear that faith plays a very, very important role in your
Yes.
life and in your journey. And that's something that a lot of people are commenting on, is just how centered you are in God and in your faith. And you think that probably made all the difference, eh?
Yes, for sure.
Megan, you should have seen me. Whew.
Did you
Yes,
boss?
Megan. Yes, Megan. Yes, Megan. Yes, Megan. That's like...
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I knock over. Yeah, Clive was here. I don't know what I knock over after that, but I just kept going, yes, Megan. Yeah, why? When I see the medal, and see me, silver medal.
Yeah,
yes,
but we were also happy because your joy is so palpable.
Yeah,
it is
man.
clear
It
to
was
you just how much it
fantastic.
means and how organic it is. It's like it comes from your pores. So we can't help but love you because of it. And so since you've garnered and mined that medal, your life has changed. I know your phone don't stop ring. You just spoke about interviews that you did after the race. You're doing one this morning. Tell me what has happened since that day and today in terms of how your world has shifted.
I mean, my world is pretty much the same. Thank God to Matthew and Paula Pinnock, FYI Jamaica, because they kind of buffer for me. So anybody that comes to me to ask me for anything, to do anything, not for anything, but to do anything, I can just send them to them. I don't have to make a decision for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you need that now, eh?
And the biggest thing, my social media, Meg's tapped in on Instagram and Twitter. Ooh, it just...
Simone
I
said
got 10,000 followers in one day.
Whoa!
That's crazy.
Oi, fantastic.
Crazy.
Simone said it at the start of the interview. When you hear that, and we've had outstanding sprint hurdlers, but when you hear that you're the first Jamaican woman to get a medal in a sprint hurdle race in the Olympic Games, what does that do?
I mean, that's what kind of gave the bronze a golden finish.
Right.
You know, I honestly thought, because we've had amazing sprint hurdlers throughout the years coming up. I mean, people that we've looked up, sprint hurdlers now have looked up to, emulated in so many different ways. And to know that I am the first out of those great female athletes to get an Olympic medal, that's definitely what made this bronze so special.
Yeah. Why the hurdles in the first place? Why the sprint hurdles in the first place?
Cause don't them reach you like at your waist, Megan? I mean, no disrespect, but the hurdle is almost as tall
You need a
as...
ladder to get over them.
Apparently not, right?
But why hurdles in the first place?
So I was actually a gymnast / dancer before I started track and field. And I went into track and field having a great start. So I'd start really well, and then by 60 meters, everybody would pass me. And I'm like, okay, I don't like losing. I need to find an event that I can do that has my strengths in it. I wanted to do pole vault, but at the time, obviously, Jamaica didn't have the facilities and the coaches and the training to, because that would have been the best event. But they didn't have it, so I had to go into something else, which was the hurdles. And I'm like, okay, it kind of have a little technique to it, and I can do technique pretty easily. And I have a little speed, so let's try it. And
love that thing, Nev. I have a little speed.
No, yeah,
I have a little speed.
I have plenty speed.
And I take a little technique.
You don't come third in the world
mean,
with a little speed.
Well, clearly, you are... Go ahead.
Actually, to be honest, I my speed is really mediocre compared to other hurdlers and worse compared to other sprinters. So I'm literally more than a second slower than Shelley.
Your
Your
technique makes up for lack of speed, you think?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Well, obviously, she have enough speed to get up.
Fantastic.
I mean, it's funny to me how you go for all these large events. It's diminutive in stature, but obviously you dream really big. Because I mean, target, not bad for bad. Megan, you're really supposed to be going underneath those ergos, given your height. You know,
Why?
not over them.
Why?
Because you're so
Why?
teeny weeny, but you
But it's the
fly.
same thing. It's the same thing. We had the mentality towards Bolt. Oh, Bolt is tall, so he can't do the sprints. Why do we have limits? Where these limits come from?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. So tell me now, is there pressure that comes with this medal? And I know that all the eyes of the world are on you. Not that we weren't on you before, but does it come with pressure, or do you just get a chance to enjoy the moment and say whatever comes next comes next?
Yeah, I have the greatest team, to be honest with you. Like, I am so comfortable, I'm so happy, I'm so grateful, and I'm just taking it day by day by day.
Yeah. Boy, at a time like this, you have no idea what you've done for us as an entire country. Thank you. I personally, as a host for track and field, I want to thank you. You have done amazing. And yes, we have had other medalists, and they have done brilliantly also. But you brought something, I think, a little special to the Olympic Games, a little special to the Jamaica team. And that bronze medal.
Thank you, Never.
Yeah, that bronze medal is fantastic. And say hi to your husband, Matthew, the rest of your team. Congratulate them for me. And just keep on doing what you're doing. Hopefully, the next time you go foreign, you come back and we talk about how this gold medal feel. You know? So, fantastic.
We have to tell you thank you for your humility.
Yep.
You know, the way you've stayed grounded and the way you're still surprised when you look and see that people actually have you as their display picture, and it's like, wow. You know, Megan, you are that human being. You are that woman.
Megan,
that is inspiring.
You give me some goosebumps again. You made me cry already. I'm not going to cry this morning.
Inspiring Jamaicans, the old and young.
God bless you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. God bless you. Look after yourself and just continue to shine. All right?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Man.
1 second. I got this photo from, not this photo, this art piece, drawing from Brandon Bracey. Brady.
Amazing. Sometimes it is the people no one... Okay. Put it back up. Sometimes it is the people no one imagines anything of who... we understand.
Who do the thing that no one can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Girl, that's you.
God bless you. God bless you and the family. Look after yourself.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
All right. Take care of your face. Watch those cheeks. You look like they're hurting again.
Olympic bronze medalist in the women's 100-meter hurdles, Megan Tapper, the first Jamaican to win a medal in the 100-meter hurdles at the Olympic Games. If you're wondering why we didn't show the race, because we don't have the rights to show it outside of Jamaica, and this show goes outside of Jamaica. So that's the reason we didn't show the race. We don't have the rights to do it. All right? What's coming up?
On the side of the break, we talk social media and copyright. Soon come.